First off, I am humbled to be in this room with all you great people, educators, professors, people that are serving the community. So when I'm in this room, I feel like I'm out of place sometimes because I really admire all the work that everybody has done. My name is Fernando Sandoval, Fernando de tu vida. Listen, when I was young, I had to learn English on my own because there was no bilingual education in the schools. So my first biggest present that I got was my library card. And I would walk all the way to the library so I can go ahead and learn as much as I could. And that continues on today. And one of the things I did when I was young was I fought for bilingual education in the Pittsburg Unified School District with a lot of other really good people. When I got a little older, and we were successful. I marched with Cesar Chavez for civil rights, okay, for everyone, and back in those days. Choice is a matter of circumstance. So at that time, while some of my friends went to Diablo Valley College or went to Cal, I went to Vietnam. So I'm a veteran as well. And I was able, being a veteran, being able to serve my country in a different way and be able to go to a lot of different countries to see firsthand the poverty and the lack of literacy in all these different countries. Now, coming back to the U.S., I've been involved with the community, helping people with their math, helping people with learning English, helping people learning Spanish. I've been helping in a lot of different areas. Now, I am running for candidate for governing board trustee, and as candidate for governing board trustee, one of my number one platform areas is to drive diversity, sustainability, and inclusion. And diversity is important because the great companies in the world, I have a big business background. I've worked in technology, engineering, manufacturing. Apple comes to mind. They use diversity and inclusion to drive innovation. So the whole thing about diversity and inclusion is allows people to understand each other for us to have community wellness. So that's going to be a big key of mine. A second thing that I'll be working on the education area is getting back to community, making sure those kids know that that community is their network, the untapped network, and letting those communities know that these kids are trying to get their education. And even the adults that are trying to enrich themselves, okay, to give them the opportunity for internships, different vehicles, to get their hands dirty, as my esteemed friend just said, okay, and be able to do things. The third thing that I'm working on as well is to do an advocacy for emerging technologies so that we can go ahead and train our kids for the jobs of tomorrow, today. And part of that is making sure they have critical thinking skills, the soft skills. They need to have high esteem. They need to work with each other. So when we talk about diversity, we're just not talking about diversity for Latinos. We're talking about diversity for the entire community. So when all of us can understand how to respect each other, we'll build bridges and not put up walls. That's what I'm all about. Thank you.